Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be eating Potbelly. It's a sandwich shop. I don't know where, I don't know if it's just in Texas or if it's a lot of places, but I've had this place before and I actually freaking love this place, so I'm excited. So today I have my favorite chips, which are Bugles. They only sell them, well, these kinds, they only sell them at gas stations. I haven't had this one, but the barbecue is my absolute favorite. Anytime I go to the gas station, they have it, I'll grab it. My second favorite is also ranch, but they didn't have that one, so that's why I got this one. Plus, I've never seen this. And for my sandwiches, I have a Turducken, which is like a turkey, duck, and chicken. It's like a Thanksgiving sandwich. I have a pizza sandwich, which is like pepperoni, cheese. I forget what else. I'll list all the ingredients down below. And then I have macaroni and cheese, chicken enchilada soup, I think, and chili. So yay, I'm excited. I'm so freaking excited. And I'm also doing a Q&A. So if you guys want to join me, go grab something to eat and let's dig in. Let me try the chips first. Oh, and I also have soda. These are, oh my God, they smell so good. Hot buffalo. And this is what they look like. Don't focus on those. Okay. If you remember when you were younger, you used to be able to put these on your fingers. They don't let you do that now. They're not big enough. Or maybe they are. They taste exactly like buffalo. Like if you were to pour or even like a Frank's Red Hot sauce. If you were to pour that on here, this is exactly what they taste like. I'm not a big fan of Frank's, but these are okay. They're not my favorite, that's for sure. But obviously, with chips, you just keep reaching into the bag. And then when you reach in, you're like, there's nothing there, and you ate the whole bag. They're okay. They also had a churro kind, which I was gonna get it, but I already have a lot of food, so let's try this first before we do any. I'm sure you guys can see this already. Why does it keep focusing on my bag of chips? There we go. This is actually pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of soup, but I'd mess this up. Okay. So this is the Turducken. It has cranberry sauce, stuffing, cheese, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. They didn't put any lettuce in it, and I know there's like an outbreak for romaine, but I added lettuce. They were skimpy. Oh, they did. They put like 3 little lettuce things. They didn't add onion or anything else. I should have checked this before I left. Fucking assholes. I added stuff to it, but they didn't add any of the stuff I wanted. Oh well. It's still really good, but I should have unwrapped this. Anyway. asked you guys on the community tab to ask me questions, and let's get into them. I'll go from the oldest posted to the newest. So there are 157 questions, so thank you guys for asking. I probably won't be able to get to all of them, but I will try my hardest to get through a lot of them. So the first question is from, here, let's do oldest. The first question is from Mandy, Golden Goddess fan. Mandy, by the way, I really appreciate you commenting on literally all my posts and my videos. I always see you. I appreciate you. You're awesome. She said, can you talk about your dad? So if you guys watch my first video that's on my channel right now, it's the kimchi ramen with, I believe pork buns. And I talk about how when I was 3, my dad went to jail or prison, I'm not sure which one, for selling drugs. So he left, and I haven't seen him ever since. And I've never talked to him. I don't have the desire to like want to get to know him. I know his name, and I believe he still lives in Texas, but that was like years ago that I got told that. So he could be anywhere now. I think he has another family too. And I do know that he's like, I think he's a truck driver for the 18-wheelers. So this is all the information I've gotten from a long time ago. So everything could have changed. He could be something else. He could be dead. I don't know. You guys know as much about him as I do, which is nothing. If the sun goes in and out, it's because Texas is weird. I don't really like turkey that much, but this sandwich is bomb. Question number 2 comes from Joel Diaz, and he said, what is your greatest fear? What is my greatest fear? Probably cockroaches. I know. I still have a mega fear of them. At my first apartment, it was cockroach central. I don't know why. That was probably hands down the nicest apartment that I have ever lived in. I mean, I've only lived in 3, but that was nice community, like expensive to live in. But the bug situation, I was living in Austin, by the way. The bug situation was out of control. It was gross. Every maybe week I was finding a cockroach. They had silverfish in my bathroom. It was rank. And I was, you guys know me, I'm a clean person. I clean every single day. If I find one little speck on my table, I'll clean the whole thing. Like, that's just who I am. And I think my neighbors were like dirty as crap. So I got a lot of their bugs, I think. And I lived near a forest. It was a lot of greenery near me. So I think all the bugs just came inside. It was bad. I almost fought a raccoon one time too. That was outside of my doorstep, tearing my recycling bin apart. That's another story. This thing was mean. I also found tarantulas near my apartments too. It was just a bad situation, but I'm still terrified of cockroaches, by the way. It doesn't matter how many I kill. I don't like them. Don't get any ideas, guys. Seriously. Joanne Gianola? Do you have any hidden talents? No. Not that I know of. I mean, they're hidden for a reason. You don't know about them. Macaroni and cheese. You can add stuff to the macaroni and cheese. Look, Potbelly has their own freaking napkins. How cute. That's adorable. You can add your own stuff to the macaroni and cheese, but I decided not to because it was like bacon and I don't like bacon. And a bunch of other things like chili, and I didn't want to add chili to my mac. So I was like, let me just leave it plain. I have ranch for my pizza sandwich. Okay, so these are the bold barbecue. And that's what they, well, Jesus. That's what they look like. They look like every other one. These are so good. Oh. I'm telling you, these are, if they made a big bag of these, I'd be so happy. Next question. A.A1702 asks, do you have any advice for anyone going through tough times? Well, you guys know that my mood is like a roller coaster. If you did not know, I'm bipolar. Yes, I was diagnosed. So my mood is always like, I'm either happy, I'm depressed. I don't really go through manic stages anymore. It's pretty much just like the low lows and like the normal. So it's like boop, boop, boop. So I'm trying to get to that like super happy place, not necessarily being manic, because being manic is, it's miserable, trust me. It's not great. It's not just about being happy. You're just like on a high, like the highest high that you can think of, and it's just not fun. But getting through tough times, it's important to have a support system, honestly. My mom is my everything. You guys know, I talk about my mom all the time. She's my best friend. Find that one person where you can lean on them, and don't feel guilty about doing it either. If you don't have anyone in your life, I highly, 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 highly recommend a therapist. I'm looking for one right now. I had a therapist for a while, but that's a long story. She got too busy for me, basically. I love these little things. But yeah, a therapist is super important. I think she'll really, like, having a therapist, you can lean on them. This is the chili. I'm not going to show you up close because, like, everyone's seen chili before. I told them to add onions, but of course they didn't. This is good. You know whose chili I really like? Wendy's. And I know everyone's like, ew. They have good chili. This is good. This has, like, bell peppers and tomatoes and stuff in it. Ooh, it's like a hearty chili. But yeah, if not like a therapist or anything, then an animal. Animals are really good to talk to. I talk to Tucker all the time. So yeah, just have somebody to lean on. It's important. We're all humans. I'm alone most of the day, but I know that one phone call to my mom is everything to me. It makes me so happy. It'll either make me like feel better, or it'll give me like the courage to keep going. It's just really nice to have support. And I have you guys. You guys are so freaking good to me. Thank you so much. There's a lot of jerks in my last video, but to the people that were nice, thank you. What have you been doing doing for work lately? I've been doing the same thing. What motivates you to keep going and not give up on yourself? Jackie asked that. I know depression can make it hard to want to keep going, but what helped you out? Oh, okay, so a lot of you guys judge me. You said, why would you go home and be alone when you could just go back to the hospital? I didn't go home. My mom wouldn't let me go home. My mom made me stay with her for a couple days and she fed me. If you guys would have listened to the people that were judging me, if you would have listened to my story, you would have known I stayed with my mom for like a week. That honestly made me feel 10,000 times better. Hold on, I'm about to eat that. So yeah, hanging out with my mom. Writing a list. Lists are like my number one go-to lately. Having a list is super important. Like, I need to do this, this, and this, and this. Having a physical list, not a mental one. Write it down. Once you get it done, check mark it off. It's the best feeling in the world. You're like, wow, I did something today. Even if you just do one thing, check mark it off. Do not give yourself a list of tasks. If you know you're not going to complete them all, maybe start with one. And then if you find something else, maybe add it to it. Don't put pressure on yourself to get everything done in one day. This is the pizza one. Ooh, this actually looks bomb. Look at that. Looks exactly like a pizza. Okay, so let's try this. This has bugles and ranch. Oh, and my hair. Ew. Yum, this is good. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't have a lot of like advice for depression because I still deal with it and I don't have everything figured out. But I can just help you with what helped me, and I know writing lists down helps me get stuff done. Plants, I'm building a plant collection that's making me so freaking happy. I love plants. They're great. Nina Meow, that's a cute name. One of the sweetest moments in your life. Sweetest moments in my life. I can't think of any. Probably when I graduated. That was amazing. Peppermint Patty asks, favorite meal? Lunch. If you mean specifically, spaghetti and meatballs. That's probably my favorite meal ever. Spaghetti and meatballs or fettuccine alfredo. It's really hard to pick. Luke99 asks, what is your favorite food these days? Do you still drink Powerade almost every day? And last, what kind of dog is Tucker? Okay, my favorite food, spaghetti and meatballs, love it. Do I still drink Powerade every day? I drink it every other day. Sometimes I forget to buy it. But I do try to. And if I'm not drinking Powerade, then I'm drinking coconut water, which I absolutely hate, but it has potassium in it, so. If I don't have Powerade, I have coconut water. And if I don't have coconut water, I have Powerade. And then, oh, what kind of dog is Tucker? Well, I adopted him from a shelter, so I don't know exactly what he is, but he's half Dalmatian, half something else. I'm going to get tests done on him to figure out exactly what he is. Okay. Why are you so depressed? MSC asks. My brain. Ask my brain that. I don't know. If I knew exactly why I was depressed, I think I would be able to help myself more. Because even when talking to my therapist for a while, I still didn't know why. This chili's like a 10 out of 10. It's like a little bit spicy, but not too overwhelming. Okay. If you were on death row, what would you choose for your last meal? Here, let's switch. What would I choose for my last meal? A giant plate of fettuccine Alfredo. A side of onion rings, because I love onion rings, with ketchup. A giant bottle of soda, because I love soda. Oh, a thing of cheesecake, because I do like cheesecake. New York cheesecake, to be exact, because it's thicker, it's sweeter. I love it. And what else? I just love fried food, so that's like, Oh, chow mein, for sure. Or actually lo mein from like a high class Chinese restaurant. Just a bunch of pasta, jeez, fill her on up. What are your hobbies? Diane Thomas. I think I said your name wrong. I'm really sorry. I'm a plant enthusiast now, so I really, really, really like plants. Here, I'm gonna eat this one. I have like an obsession with plants lately, especially succulents. I have a big succulent collection. Well, not big, it's small. Like, don't get ahead of yourself. But I'm growing a succulent collection, and I've had some of my succulents for a year, and they're thriving. They are living their best life right now, and I'm so happy for them. I feel like a proud plant mom. But yeah, I feel like that's my main hobby lately. It's just researching plants. Do you guys mind that I stick my spoon in different ones? I don't know. Some people are weird about that. Look at that. That macaroni and cheese is creamy. It's really good. Maisie Star asks, how many calories do you usually consume in a day? I don't count calories, especially lately because I'm trying to gain weight. So, ew. Especially like lately because I'm trying to gain weight, so I don't think that's healthy. And just like, if you think something is healthy that's on your plate and you keep it to like a normal portion size, like obviously not this. I don't do mukbangs every day, so I don't know why people come for me and they're like, you really need to start eating healthy. Do you really think I eat like this every day? No, I don't. So yesterday I had a spinach salad. Did I enjoy it? No, but I ate it. Anyway. Julia, asks, something you wish you knew before living on your own. Bill's groceries moving. I wish I knew how lonely I would feel if I lived on my own. I wish I knew how expensive everything is. And when I say everything, I mean everything. You don't realize how much stuff costs until you buy it on your own. So yeah, just know that everything is super expensive. Everything costs money. Stuff that you're like, what? This costs money. Like, you have to pay for a trash can. Mind blown. I never knew that. I never knew that my mom had to pay for her trash cans. What? I thought that shit was free when you move in. No, you're paying for that. And if you think it's free, it's somewhere in your bills. Just look for it. Yeah. Let's see. This one got a lot of thumbs up for some reason. I don't know why. Nikki C asks, why don't you believe in God? It's just a personal belief, you know? I don't want to offend anyone. Because I know, like, religion's very... Like, you can say one thing and everyone in the world is offended, you know? I just don't believe in God. I don't know. I do believe that there's something bigger out there. What it is, I don't know. So I am spiritual. Like, I believe that there is something beyond, like, what we know. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for that, because I really don't want to offend anyone. Mia V Army asks, what is more important, money or looks? I don't think either are important. Money is evil. Money is so freaking evil. Money is what a lot of couples fight about, finances and stuff. Money changes people. Money makes people into the person that, like, you didn't know that they were, but they are. And looks are very surface level. Like, you could be very good looking, but you have the shittiest personality. You could be good looking and have a great personality. And some people, they only get looked at for their looks and not like who they are as a person. So, what did you ask? What is more important? I don't think either one are. I think personality is it. And I know a lot of people say they like personality. I was going to do this, but what is that? Personality is everything. Wow. I don't care how cute you are. Ew. Did you see that? I don't care how cute you are. Like, if your personality is crap, then we probably wouldn't be friends and I probably wouldn't date you. ASMR AT asked, according to you, which is the ideal age for marriage? I don't believe in marriage. I feel like you can love someone without getting the government involved. But yeah, I don't think that... Here's another thing that I've been thinking about. A lot of people say, oh, you're dating someone that's 20 years older than you, but like he's been married 3 times. That's not good. But like, why does marriage have to be, like, why does marriage have to make someone tainted, you know? I think it's so important that someone fell in love and they wanted to be with someone enough to marry them or something like that. And just because they got a divorce doesn't mean they're tainted. It means that they found out that they knew that person wasn't for them and they had enough courage and strength to leave them and find someone that they were meant to be with. It's not good to be selfish and stay with someone just because you don't want people to judge you for being divorced. There's nothing wrong with being divorced at all. It's so messed up that people want you to stay with someone even when you're not happy. I don't think that's how it's meant to be. Just because you have kids, you don't have to stay with someone. Just because you fell out of love with someone doesn't mean you have to stay and try to make it work. If you know that you don't want to be with them anymore, it's okay to get a divorce. It's okay to leave, you know? But anyway, if you do believe in marriage, I don't think there's a specific age. Were your parents strict on you when you were younger? Noir 1, 2, 3, 4 asked that. No. I mean, I grew up, like I said, I grew up with my mom and she wasn't really that strict, but she was always like working and stuff, so. I didn't see her that often when I was younger. This macaroni and cheese is good. Yum. The more I eat these, the more I like them. Sorry if this video is long. Okay, C asked, I will be interested listening to the whole video, but specifically I wonder about your childhood. If you have any siblings, close friends growing up, and how you cope day by day with depression. How was my childhood? It was really bad. I got bullied a lot. And I know a lot of people say that. I think a lot of people get bullied when they're younger. But I got picked on a lot for my hand. So it was hard for me to want to be at school. And I remember like staying home a lot of the time, especially in high school. I would always leave early. I was almost never at my last period class. Like, I wanted to get out of school. I hated it so much. I do have siblings. I have 2 sisters, both older than me. Did I have any close friends growing up? I wouldn't really say friends. I would say acquaintances. I had this one friend. I'll never forget her. I hope she's doing okay. Her name was Lila. She would come over during the summer, and we would go for long walks. Like at night, we would stay up all night and we would talk. And I just felt like I could talk to her about anything. And then one day she got pregnant and she disappeared. And it's actually really sad. I always wondered what happened to her. So, if you're watching this, I miss you, and I consider her like one of my closest friends. Will you ever want to restart your life? Tanea K? Well, you can't really restart life. Even if you could, I don't think that's good because you got to the place that you were dealing with all the things that you did in life. So if I would have never like gotten into that car accident, then maybe life would have been different and I still would be sad. So I don't know. I think everything happens for a reason, and I really do believe in that. Everything happens for a reason. We're all where we're at in life because we were meant to be here. If you're struggling with no matter what, like if you're struggling to pay your bills, if you're struggling to get out of bed, if you're if you're struggling at your job, just know it's gonna get better. I promise you. And I was thinking about this today while I was driving. This is so funny. No, it's not actually funny, but like it's funny that I was thinking about this and then I'm talking about this. But I was driving down the road and all of the trees were beautiful colors. They were like yellow, red, green. Some were white. You know how in the fall time they have those white flowers? They kind of look like cherry blossoms and they have all the fuzz in the air. Those are really pretty. But I was thinking, it's crazy. All of those leaves eventually fall off and the tree looks dead. And you think it's dead because it's winter time, so it's cold. And there's no leaves. But then all of a sudden, spring comes and all the leaves appear again. It's kind of like us. Like we go through dark periods of time where we like hypothetically don't have leaves on us. Like we're sad, we're in our lowest of the low, and then all of a sudden we blossom again and it's like we have leaves and they're pretty colors. So we all go through stages where life is bad, life is good. You just have to kind of learn how to deal with it in a sense. Anyway, I don't know if that made sense, but anyway, you can't restart life. That's where I was going with. Gemma asked, why don't you do ASMR? I don't think people want me to. Yeah, I've had a couple videos where it was kind of ASMR and people were like, oh my god, this is so loud. I think that's where I'm going to stop right now. Sorry if these were questions were all over the place and I didn't even answer any of them. I suck at Q&As. I just say whatever comes out of my mouth. I'm better with just talking in general. So, oh, by the way, I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Sorry it's getting so dark. It went from really sunny to dark. Jeez. Sorry. Can you tell I was hungry? Like, I honestly almost ate everything. I highly recommend Potbelly. I would rather, you don't order online. Go in and make your sandwich in front of them or tell them what you want in front of them so that way you know they make it the way you want it to instead of ordering online like me and then not even putting, stop texting me, and then them putting the stuff that you didn't even want on it, you know? But yeah, I like these chips a lot. I like this one more than this one, but this one is like good if you want something different. I don't think I'm gonna eat that. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry the lighting was all over the place. I wasn't expecting, I thought it would just be sunny today, but apparently there's clouds in the sky and I didn't know about it. And it's getting dark, so it's kind of late. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, even the bitches out there, the little low down dirty dogs. You guys. Thank you for watching. I will be making another video in a couple days. I'm trying to get back on a schedule. Bear with me. I don't like posting once a week. I'd rather like up it a little bit and maybe do 2 videos a week, but that's me shooting for the stars. We're just gonna try to stay on Earth right now, okay? Once a week. I'll try to do more if I can, if I feel up to it. The holidays are coming up, so that's fun. Ooh wee. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, the lighting looks good right here.